privilege to unveil a very strategic way to raise our defense fund in this day town hall meeting. And may I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, the Biafra IOU loan. The Biafra government in exile hereby unveil the Biafra IOU loan, which is going to be the game changer in the liberation of Biafra. Immediate team, over to you.
To enable the government sustain its defense. For these reasons, we are introducing the Land Bridge, a special IOU loan in addition to our weekly fundraising. Land Bridge is a special IOU loan to get 100% interest and certificate when Biafra comes, and also be a part of the generation that has risen to restore freedom, which is our inalienable right to life, hope, dignity, and honor. For more information, go to www.biafrarepublicgov.org/IOU.
Thank you very much. On this note, the IOU of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, on behalf of the Bank of Biafra, is hereby declared open. And you do not have any reason to say you are yet to support Biafra financially. What this IOU means is that if you invest 50,000 Ejema in the Biafra liberation, as soon as Biafra is restored, it will be doubled and repaid back to you. Those who have funded Biafra liberation up to this point, we have the record of everybody. And the Biafra government has a package for every Biafran who has participated in the weekly fundraising up to date. The package is something that is very overwhelmed when you hear about it. And we're going to make it public very, very soon when we have done with the plan and the strategies that this will be done. So this does not interfere in any way. The weekly fundraising, as you know, it is only that we are looking forward to expand as we approach the Biafra Declaration in December. I want everyone to understand that what we are going to do to Nigeria, I swear to God, you will never believe. It will be worse than what is happening in Sudan. Mark my word. And at the end, Biafra will come. I want you to understand that those who stood on the way of Biafra freedom will die one after the other. And it is happening. And when they die, there is no remorse. We do not know mercy. This is a fight for survival, a fight for the right to live of our people, of generation, of millions, 80 million Biafrans. So not the corrupt politicians, not the selfish politicians, not even one person or the 0.0% of the people that are representing Nigeria within Biafra territory will truncate and make us change our mind. My fellow Biafrans in the United States, if you have families back home, remember to inform them this evening that the sit-at-home civil disobedience that will be observed like never before in Biafra history since 2021 will start tomorrow. The game is on. Do not fall a victim of Nigeria propaganda where you will be killed and blame it on Simon Ekpa. It doesn't move me. What you have here is a symbol which only you saw during the 2020 NSAS protest. For those of you who may remember, this symbol and this thing is back. What it signifies is danger. Do not mess with our freedom. You will go down for it. Today, our land will continue to swallow those who have come to kill our women and children. Do not be afraid of anybody. Do not be scared of what Nigeria state have threatened to do to you. Believe me, they will kill us. We will kill them. At the end, Biafra will come. I want to use this opportunity to call on our lobbyists, Elias, to come in here and have a few minutes to address the United States, the Biafrans in the United States. Please, the media team, if Elias is here, can you give him the mic?
Yeah, he's here. Let me give him the co-host right. 1 minute. Okay.
And
Elias, you've got the co-host.
Please, I know this is not part of your program, but you know, I crave your indulgence to allow Elias to give us just 2 minutes or 3 minutes of summary of what we have achieved this week, because the achievements is nothing to write home about. In fact, it is overwhelmed when you know what we have done this week. We've met highly, placed individuals in the United States, and the result is overwhelming, like I said. And I would like him to use a few minutes to address all of you in the United States, because it is because of you that we are able to make this happen. So we'll continue to break the doors. This week we are entering, it's gonna be another powerful week. A lot of programs, a lot of meetings are taking place. And just within a month of having the lobbyist firm, we have been able to break doors in the United States, Congress, and many US organizations. So Elias, I welcome you. Just 2 minutes of your time, because actually you are not officially in the program. But we use every opportunity we have and to tell our people what is going on. Thank you very much. You're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. Yes, when I saw that you were doing the town hall, I just thought that I should just come on and perhaps say some remarks and say hello to all my Biafran friends. So great to see you, Mr. Prime Minister, and all of the guests here today. Hello to all of you. As the Prime Minister has noted, we had an extraordinarily eventful week. Many of you have probably seen many of these activities on the Prime Minister's Twitter handle, his X handle, and it was extremely significant. Our wonderful Chief of Staff was in Washington, D.C. I took her to see some element policymakers. We had an important meeting with Congressman John Carter of Texas, who was very sympathetic to our cause, and we briefed him on the accomplishments of the Briggy government, on the great leadership of the Prime Minister, and also spoke very bluntly about the criminal nature of the Nigerian government. And we got some very strong commitments of support from him. He's another friend of Biafra. We also had, and the Prime Minister made a tweet about it, and Prime Minister, I'm glad to see it's over 100,000 views, an important meeting with Ambassador Tibor Nagy, who was a very senior official in the State Department for many decades, former U.S. Ambassador to Ethiopia. He was the Assistant Secretary of African Affairs under President Trump between 2018 to 2021. And we had a very exceptional meeting with him. And we were able to speak to him for, I believe, over an hour. And he's someone who's very important because if the Republicans win in November, I believe he'll have an even more senior position in the next State Department. So we've received a lot of positive receptivity in our meetings. A lot of, and I'm not mentioning everything. I'm just mentioning a few things from this week. We've had many other meetings with senators and congressmen and so forth. I'm just relaying from the past few days. And we've privately gotten some very strong commitments. And in fact, a lot of them have said, why haven't the Biafrans approached us sooner? No one's ever brought this to our attention. So